I infuse that. Light work with the bass on the track, on my face to the back like I'm taking a slap. I need a drink, but it's straight from the tap. And I'm hating the slack, couple man.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy TSG, That's Our Guy. Welcome back to a Premier League match review for Chelsea 7, Norwich 0. What a freaking game. That was incredible. With that being said, I'm going to jump straight into this and give you my player ratings. Honestly, guys, could you even tell that we didn't have strikers in this game? I couldn't tell at all that we were losing our two main strikers. There was no feel of that in this game at all. We were incredible all over the pitch. The press that we were applying in this game is exactly what I've been wanting to see the entire season. They couldn't do anything. They were having such a tough time getting anything done against us, and overall we were absolutely fantastic. I couldn't be happier with the result. 7-0, I never would have predicted that whenever the game started, but I can't be upset with that at all. The team played so well. I couldn't tell you a single player that didn't play today that did bad. Everybody was immaculate, incredible. I don't know what else to even say about them. But with that being said, let's get straight into these player reviews because I'm sure you guys are looking forward to this just as much as me. Starting off with the goalkeeper, we have Edouard Mendy. Mendy, it was another game where he didn't have much to do, but that one save that he did make was absolutely incredible. With that being said, Edouard Mendy is getting a 7 out of 10 rating from me. Now getting into the back three, I was super happy that Trevor Chalobah played. Didn't expect him to play. I really thought Christensen was going to play, but I was not mad whenever I saw the starting lineup at all. He definitely deserves to play. He's been excellent so far. I can see him getting a start in the cup game as well, giving Rudiger and Thiago Silva a break. So his performance today definitely helped him get a start in that game. Overall, the back three, nothing bad to say about any of them. All of them in this game for me earned 7 out of 10 ratings. Now, getting straight into the midfield was another part of the pitch where it was excellent today. The passes that Kovacic and Jorginho were giving, especially Kovacic's pass for Callum Hudson-Odoi's goal, was absolutely incredible. It was perfect placed pass. Couldn't get any better than that, and Callum Hudson-Odoi absolutely capitalized off of it. The midfield completely bossed everything today. Reece James, Ben Chilwell, unbeatable defensively. Didn't have a lot of work to do defensively, and offensively they were playing like they should be the number 9s of this game. They both got a goal, both incredible. For my ratings for the midfield, I'm going with Chilwell, 8 out of 10. He scored a goal, super influential in the game. Gonna go Reece James, 8 out of 10 as well. He also got a goal. I'm telling you guys, it's one of these things where our defenders are finding ways to score, and they're becoming just as deadly as our offensive players. And if that's the key, if we don't have much defending to do, and even if we do, if we're able to defend this good, and our defenders can move up and attack, and basically have 5 players up front rather than 3 players up front, it's going to be super hard for any team to beat us this season. And I'm looking forward to every game we play from this point on. Especially up until Christmas time, I don't see a single team that can beat us right now. We have 2 tough games between now and Christmas. United and Juventus in the rematch. United, I don't think is good enough to beat us. I don't see us having a problem with them at all. It might be a close scoreline, but I don't think we're going to lose to them. Juventus, we're going into that game with something to prove. We want to beat them so bad, and if we're playing the way we've been playing, I don't see us having an issue beating them. As far as the rest of the midfield, getting back into that, Kovacic is getting a 7 out of 10 rating. His passes were perfect in this game, and same thing for Jorginho, 7 out of 10 rating. Couldn't do better if you asked them to. The passes were placed perfectly. Everything they did to perfection, and I was super happy with what the midfield contributed in this game. Now, with that being said, let's get right into the offense. Callum Hudson-Odoi, Kai Havertz, and Mason Mount. I'd say out of the 3 of them, the one player that didn't do as good as the others was obviously Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz didn't score a goal today. He played good, allowed a lot of stuff to go through him, had a lot of opportunities, just wasn't able to make one count today. With that being said, it wasn't a big deal. The rest of the team did so good that the little bit of contribution that he did make was enough to see the game through. And overall, he had a pretty solid performance. With that being said, Kai Havertz is getting a 7 out of 10. The other 2, absolutely incredible in front of goal today. I don't have anything bad to say about any of the players, but these 2 were probably my favorite players to watch in the game. Callum Hudson-Odoi, a perfect game for him to show that he should be starting. On that left side, I don't think there's anybody in this team that can do it better than him. He had such a great performance. And honestly, if he goes into this next game, which I think he should get picked for the Southampton game as well, give some of the other players a rest. If he goes into that game and shows again what he can do in front of goal, which I think he will, he's not going to have a problem doing that. He's going to pick himself week after week now on that left-hand side. Thomas Tuchel knows for sure now there's no point of playing him as a right wing back or a left wing back. We know where he plays the best, and that's left wing, and he showed that today. Callum Hudson-Odoi is getting an 8 out of 10 rating from me. Now let's get straight into Mason Mount. What could I not say about Mason Mount that's positive? Had such an impact on this game today. The energy he was bringing, the pressure he was bringing. I was super surprised that he wasn't the only person bringing press to this game. Everybody was pressing. Everybody was incredible. But obviously we know who the best player of the match was. That was Mason Mount. Got the hat trick. Missed the penalty, which fortunately for him was the goalkeeper was off the line. And you know, I feel like a lot of people, after missing the first one, they might have said, you know what, go ahead, somebody else take this. He stood up there, still had the confidence to say, you know what, I missed the first one. That's all right. I'm going to go ahead and take the second one, and planted it perfectly. The goalkeeper went the wrong way, couldn't do anything about it. And the third goal, the pass from Ruben Loftus-Cheek was perfect, placed to him, and it was an easy tap-in goal for him. Overall, best player of the match. He's getting a 9 out of 10 rating from me. Now going straight into the subs, the substitutes, none of them did a bad job today. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Ross Barkley, Hakim Ziyech, they all came on and did something good, helped contribute. Ziyech tried to put a couple shots on goal, did good overall. Ross Barkley had a shot as well. The passing he provided was really good. I think the best out of the three that came on was definitely Loftus-Cheek, providing that last-minute assist to Mason Mount. So my ratings for the subs are 6 out of 10 for Ziyech, 6 out of 10 for Ross Barkley, and a 7 out of 10 for Ruben Loftus-Cheek. These are the players that you expect to see in the midweek match against Southampton. We're not going to field a strong lineup. I wouldn't be surprised if all three of these guys are in the starting lineup. I think after a game like this, you could give Mount a rest, play him off the bench. Kai Havertz might start. In the midfield, I could see Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Ross Barkley possibly bringing Marcus Alonso on, giving Ben Chilwell a rest. And the back line is going to be completely different as well. Overall, the team's going to be very good for the game. Super positive with the result today. It's going to be a completely different team in the midweek, but the team's going to be good enough to get the result done again. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe in the comment section down below. I'm going to keep pushing these videos out for you. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'm going to push out a midweek match for the Southampton game. Expect more from me because I'm going to keep pushing this out. I love doing it, and I hope you guys are loving watching it. With that being said, TSG, that soccer guy, signing out.
How heavy is that? Light work with the bass on the track, on my face to the back like I'm taking a slap. I need a drink, but it's straight from the tap.